has worked with Volkswagen for almost a decade. We've improved internal communication across their business in a number of different ways. Key users explain how our latest initiative, digital screens, are inspiring their employees.
Well, Volkswagen Group is a huge global business. We employ more than 500,000 people. We make about 3.5 cars a second at our 100 factories. So there's a lot of news. We use the screens to inspire people. It helps us get across messages from around what's a massive global organisation in a very sort of punchy and exciting way. To give you a sense of the scale, Volkswagen Group employs 550,000 people. We have 100 factories across the world. We make about 37,500 cars a week, which works out about 3.4 cars a second. So whether it's us talking about some mandatory training or the most exciting new GTI model, we can get people's attention very quickly through the screens. Here in the UK, even on a practical level, we have 5 brands which all work quite independently, although share a lot of information, and we have 4 support functions, so human resources, finance, information systems, and group services. So there's a lot of messages to get across to people. Where the screens work well is that they inspire people and they give them a snapshot of what's going on around the world. It could be something about motorsport, it could be a new factory that opens, it could be a new special edition GTI model, but it enables them to absorb a huge amount of information very quickly. We use our screens to share competitor information, news from the wider marketplace, and even information when it comes to customer service from other businesses. What it does is encourages people to think about what's going on in the wider business world and also in the wider automotive world. It enables us to share inspiring stories from around the business. We have a lot of critical information that we need to get to people, and we use email, intranet and staff meetings for that. But what the screens do is inspire people. They might show the latest Audi television ad, they might show details of the new Volkswagen Golf GTI, or it could be a personal story about how someone's done an amazing job in their part of the business. What these kind of stories do is make people proud to work for the company, but also get them excited about the opportunities they have. Yes, I think screens have added value to our internal communication channels. What they do is give people a very visual flavour of what's going on in the wider world of Volkswagen Group, the wider automotive world, and even the wider business world. We use our screens to show news. We had the Olympics on in 2012. We can show major events. We can link up to live video streams. They really give people a window on a much wider business world, and that can only serve to inspire them about what they're doing in their day-to-day jobs. Some brands have surveyed their staff on communication channels, and that's included questions on screens, intranet emails. Personally, I don't think you can measure ROI in the same way that you could say for an intranet. It's not a tangible benefit in that sense. I think you have to make a decision about what kind of environment you want people in your business to work in. And if you want to encourage them to share information, to think about what's going on in the wider world, then I think these screens are a great tool for that. Yes, I would recommend these screens to other organisations, specifically medium to large organisations, definitely global organisations. Where they've worked really well for us at Volkswagen Group is that the software that Saturn provides enables us to share information across different screens, but it also enables us to tailor exactly what goes on each one of those individual screens. So we can work really effectively across the organisation to get the key messages across to as wide or to as specific an audience as we want to.